Hello friends, welcome to today's session. In today's session, we'll be taking our journey on translucence a little further. These are the tiles that we have already drawn, and let us draw another Zendala tile today, right? So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is, with a sense of gratitude and appreciation towards the art form, towards its founders, towards the opportunity that it gives us to create a beautiful piece of work in such a easy way, I am placing my border, right? And now I'm going to add one more thick aura there. This aura is just for reference because I'm going to give the paper a folded kind of a look, right? Like this. Yeah. Now let's get started right away. So what I'm going to do is first probably hold my page like this and draw a straight line with my pen and then add something like this, right? A droplet kind of a shape, right? Again, I'm going to extend, draw the same thing again, draw a line here. Again, I'm going to extend, draw the same thing, draw a line here. So looks like folded paper, yeah? Simple thing to do. Again, draw a line here. Again, draw a droplet shape, draw a line here. Again, draw a droplet kind of a shape, keeping a little distance here. Again, bring down the line, right? Again, draw a droplet, bring down the line. Right? First, creating a nice border before we go ahead and do the translucence. Yeah? Take your time and do that exercise slowly. So hope you are trying the tiles that I've already drawn and you have got the concept how to give a translucence effect. Any queries, you can always ping me. Right? So once we are done with that, now I'm going to probably add an aura. Ink the aura that I've already drawn, right? So I'm just inking the inner circle. Right? So now let us draw, probably take somewhere somewhat the center, and I'm going to draw a cross, right? Like this. Draw an orb in the center like this, and then draw nice petal kind of shapes or balloon kind of shapes like this. So this time I'm not going with the kind of sections that we created in the last two sessions, right? I'm changing the open sections, the shape of the open sections in this tile, giving them a balloon kind of a shape like this. Yeah, now if you want, you can add few here, small ones, but entirely up to you whether you want to add these or just restrict to these, right? Now let us start to draw. So what I'm going to do is first draw with my pencil the tangle bunzo, right? So I'm first going to add these stripes lightly with my pencil. Draw lightly because you want the lines to be light, right? And then we shall see where do we want to ink and where the pencils will continue. Like this. Again, moving on to the next. Slowly take your time and with a very light hand draw the tangle bunzo. Yeah, slowly. Series of C shapes there. Take your time. Another drama tangle. As I've already mentioned how to choose the tangles, this is again a drama tangle which will have bold inkings involved, and that is why I'm choosing it here, because intricate patterns you may not be able to do justice with them as far as drawing with pencil is concerned. Yeah, so that's the main reason. Do post your tiles on my Facebook group, Creative Zen Work @Sanyukta Zentangle. That is a group that I specially created to look at the tiles that you create after following my videos. Yeah. So I have drawn it with my pencil. Now I'm going to be penning it, right? So this section to be penned, and you can ink it also. Right? So slowly go to each of these open section, the balloon shapes, and ink the bunzo falling inside it. Right? Again, rotate your tile. Take your time and slowly ink the C shapes in pairs. Yeah. So I am again going to do the same thing here also. The pencil lines will remain the way they are, but we are going to be adding graphite inside them because these bands are inked. Yeah. So take your time and slowly do this exercise. Yeah. So I am on the last one now, doing the same exercise of inking the C shapes in pairs of 2, the tangle pattern bunzo. Take your time. Ink the sections properly. Don't haste up. Enjoy the process. And the last side here. Yeah, so just a few left there. Do it at your own pace, no hurry. Right, so now here also 2 bands. So I think more or less we are done with our inking. Now let us pick up our pencil and blending stub and start to add the pencil. Yeah. So we just have to spread the graphite again in between whatever is there on my tortillon. Currently I am just using that. If you want, you can add some touches. It should not be very dark. Yeah. Again, the next one. Take your time, slowly. Add the graphite. Yeah, moving on to the next. You can use your pencil eraser to clear out spaces where you don't want it. Yeah, and the last one here. Yeah, Make sure the pencil areas are clear, not hazy. If you have to add some pencil here and there, please do that. And now comes shading the inside part. So we can add some graphite here in between spaces. Yeah. Again, going to do the same for the rest also. So once your pencil work is done, just avoid adding or putting your hand on it. Yeah. Blend with a light hand. Don't blend too much. You want the center section to be white. Right? Yeah. Now coming next to the border. So we are going to add here and some touches here because it is a fold. Yeah. So once you have added the graphite, just blend it without blending too much. Keep the ends a little darker. Pull the graphite. Take your time. Slowly blend the graphite to give the impression of folds, folded paper. Right? So next comes embellishment. So now what we are going to do is add a few things here and there, right? So what you can do is use your pencil, also use your pen at a few places. If you want to just ignore the translucence effect, you can always use your pen and add some black pearls here and there. They will add to the look of your tile. For example, I can do that here. Right? I can also do that ignoring my translucence at a few places selected randomly to add to the look of my tile. Add a little more drama there. Yeah. Now I'm also going to add some moons here and add few auras like this. So this is now adding to the look of my tile. Otherwise you can stop there also, but I feel like adding a few moons here. One moon, in fact, one crescent moon. Yeah. So take your time and do that exercise slowly for all the sections. Like this. Yeah. So almost finishing drawing my moons here. You can add as many auras as you wish to. Right? One more small little thing that I am going to do is add some weight here because it is a fold. So just going back there and adding a little weight in the inside. Take your time, do that exercise. If you want to add anything more, you can do that. It's a simple tile. We are adding things to add to its look. Translucence is a simple concept. As I mentioned, try using tangles which have bold inking. Avoid tangles which are very intricate to create a nice effect. Now last thing that we can do here is use our chalk pencil at a few places, right? So although here it is already highlighted, but you can always add your chalk, right? And you can add some touches here like this. And then blend it with a different blending stub. And we are sorted, right? So up to you. If you want to take it further, you can. I'm going to stop here. The maximum we can do here is add some orbs over this crescent moon, so that will deck up our moon a little more, but again that is optional. You may or may not do that. Something like this. Yeah. Almost finishing adding my orbs all around the crescent moon. Yeah. So one last thing that you can do is either use your graphite pencil and add some graphite here, or you can use your brush pen, or you can use both. Yeah. Just don't blend too much, just a bit. You can also use your brush pen if you want and redo it to add a little extra darkness there. Right? That's it. That's our tile for today. Let us close it here. Don't forget to put your chop, sign and date your tile. Be proud of your creation, and I shall see you again in another new session. Till then, have a good time.